What up, stackers? Big Stack McGee here. How are you doing today? It is Saturday, March 5th, and it is kind of a gloomy, wet, cold, rainy weekend. Freezing rain, that kind of thing around where I am, and the driving is treacherous and all that, but so it's a perfect day to stay inside and make a nice stacking video for you guys. So what you see in front of you here is three different gold double eagles, all of the St. Gaudens variety, or Gaudens, however you want to pronounce that. This right here was the very first one that I ever got, and I'll never forget the joy I had being able to save up enough money to be able to add this to my stacking for a various month. I think it was in the summer, many years ago, and when I bought this, I paid $1,100 for this, and I bought this from Amex on eBay, and it was labeled as an AU or better. It's like the random. I didn't know what the date was going to be and all that kind of stuff. It turns out this is a 1908 no model St. Gaudens $20 gold double eagle. Now you ask, well, why is it in this slab? Well, because I sent it off to be graded. So for those of you that don't know, I do have a second channel, Big Stack Numismatics, where I take up some of the collecting aspects of my hobby. That kind of, as it diverged from my stacking. Now, of course, I still stack all the time. I'm still picking up lots of constitutional silver and silver bars and things of that nature, and gold bullion and all that kind of stuff. But I do enjoy adding some collectibles to my stack as well. And so, yes, I did send this out. This particular piece, again, purchased from Amex on eBay several years ago for AU raw, so in other words, it was not encapsulated. I got it, looked it over, thought, this might grade at least AU, and I was hoping for it to grade AU, and it came back as MS 61 or Mint State 61. The nice thing about this, there's many different reasons why this is nice, but what it ended up happening is the value of this goes up because not only is this authenticated, and not only is this encapsulated at this grade, it's basically when you're going to sell something like this, there's going to be people that above just the random stackers and the people that want it for its bullion value that may want it for this. And you'll notice here it's got the little gold shield, so I paid for this to be they take their own pictures and all that kind of stuff, so it's logged on their website, and I can show a quick picture of that here real quick so you can see what that looks like. And yes, when you look at the value, according to PCGS at least, book value, of course, retail value, it's over $2,500 currently right now, which is amazing, considering when I bought this for $1,100 raw. And so, and of course that is not profit because I haven't sold it, and I'm not planning on selling it. In fact, if I'm gonna before I say anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a look at the reverse here because it's such a beautiful design. Of course, in here, as you see this, the mint luster there, cartwheeling effect, widely regarded as one of the most beautiful gold coin designs. All right, so there's that one. Let's take a look at the next one. So the reason I have three is because I have three kids, and I don't plan on selling these anytime soon. I could if I need to. You never know. Retirement might come, and it might be the perfect time and necessary to do so. But I thought, a lot of times in my stacking, if I get one thing, I usually get three if I can. And that's true for all the different kind of varieties of American gold that I've picked up. But this right here is another $20 St. Gaudens double eagle. This one is a 1924. And this says it's Mint State 63, which is an even better grade to buy this coin in. So I'll give you a look at that. Okay, and again, beautiful back. All right. Now, I remember I got this from Amex on eBay as well, and this was one of those things where it pays to look around and find a deal because what I was going to do, I was going to pick up another. This is before I got this one graded. What I was going to do is just get three of the AU random from Amex, which had the best prices at the time. And I double-checked, and because I like to be very thorough when I purchase. And one of the things that I saw when I was looking for another raw AU gold coin was that for only a few bucks more, I could buy the random Mint State 63 from another company. And so instead of going for the raw date gold eagle, gold double eagle, I ended up buying it Mint State 63. Now, if you look really quickly here at the page for this is saying that this is worth over $2,700. And yes, as the grades go up, the value to collectors goes up as well. And a lot of times collectors are more concerned with filling in various dates and things like that. For me, I'm still primarily a stacker when it comes to things like this. And because you can buy these at gold bullion value, sometimes it pays to pay attention. Okay, all right. I'm going to show you the final piece here. This one is also a Mint State 63. This one is a 1914 S. And another look at this beautiful design. A little bit of a, rust spot it's not rust, but a red spot sometimes happens on gold coins, especially the 90% that are older. Just shows you that it hasn't been cleaned. Okay, so there they are. So the point of this specific video is I wanted to show you, just with a glimpse of a snapshot on eBay today, why it pays to pay attention. Now, of course, gold right now is creeping really, really close to that $2,000 an ounce mark, which is incredible, especially with all the global unrest and things like that, with things going on over in the East and everything. Where are prices going to steady out at in the short term and long term? Who knows, right? But right now it's creeping up towards $2,000 an ounce. There are people that would tell me it would be a great time to maybe unload these. But again, I'm not in this specifically to try to turn a profit. I'm long term, especially on gold. Like, I haven't sold a piece of gold ever in my life. Everything I've ever purchased is still with me. I have traded silver for gold because gold is a long-term play for me, but I look at some of this as maybe more inheritance pieces and things like that. But real quick, let's just take a look. If I do a quick search on eBay, I'm going to limit it to buy it now, and price plus shipping is the lowest price. And I'm going to search for AU Gold Double Eagles and St. Gaudens variety. If you take a look here, I'm just going to give you a screenshot of the very first thing that comes up. The cheapest thing I see is a 1915 S, $20 gold St. Gaudens, and it's buy it now for $2,099.99. And it says AU details, and for those of you that don't know what that means, it simply means when PCGS or a company gets it and they determine that this has been cleaned in the past. It could be anything from buffing it up with a cloth to dipping it into some sort of liquid, but they can tell based upon the changes in the luster, and when they look up 10 times magnification, and they spend a good deal of time looking at that, and they can spot we'll call them details level coins very, very easily, and they determine that, okay, this is a genuine coin, like this is not, it's not a fake or a counterfeit or something like that, but it's not good enough to obtain a raw grade. Okay, and so when it says AU details, they say, all right, the coin itself is in AU or about uncirculated condition, but it's not like going to get an exact grade because it's been altered, it's been cleaned. Okay, the value of the gold in it is the same. But all right, so anyway, moving on. So it's about $2,100, and keep in mind that gold double eagles are not a full ounce of gold, slightly less than a full ounce of gold. Okay, moving on down the page. Some from Roundtable. There's a non-encapsulated AU raw gold coins, $21.94. Okay, going on $22.25, and then of course APMEX is a great barometer because they're usually like I've never purchased gold from a place on eBay that's not a bullion dealer. So as I look at this is pretty revealing. But APMEX has their random AU random year $20 St. Gaudens gold double eagles, $2,347. right? It's insane, because that's a huge markup, and it's important to pay attention to that. I'm not in the market for a raw AU coin, but I just wanted to use this as a baseline to show you what the next search is going to be. Okay, so this is just searching for AU Gold Double Eagle St. Gaudens, and again, that one at the top, especially attractive, even though it's AU details, it's still encapsulated. It's still showing it's a genuine coin. Okay, moving on, I'm going to change the search for Mint State, or MS Gold Double Eagles Gaudens. Let's see what comes up. I'm also going to limit it to buy it now, and price plus shipping is the lowest. All right, some interesting things to note here. So the very cheapest thing I see is based out of Liberty Coin, and I've purchased quite a bit from Liberty over the years. But check this out, special price, 1922 U.S. Gold, $20 St. Gaudens Double Eagle MS63 for $2,190. That seems like a good deal comparatively to buying a raw coin, right? Because the cheapest I could get an AU coin raw from APMEX was well over $2,300. So I'm just trying to show you, if you're ever interested in stacking gold pre-1933 US coins, it pays to look at the Mint State ones just as much as it does looking for things that are in fine, extra fine, AU, things like that. So I am not trying to tell you that I think it's a good time to buy pre-1933 gold, because that's up to you, what your play is and what you're stacking. But I'm just saying that if you're looking for a good deal, instead of just always going to a bullion dealer's webpage, sometimes it pays to pay attention to what is available. So just a heads up, this is going to be part one of the video. I'm going to put part two of this video on my secondary channel, Big Stack Numismatics, because I'm going to dive in a little bit closer with the individual values of these coins, and also do a quick look at the sold listings that you'll find on eBay for gold double eagles. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, but I'd encourage you to head on over to Big Stack Numismatics and watch part two if you want a little bit more in-depth detail on the specific information for these coins, as well as the sales page from eBay, because I have a little bit more to talk about with that. But I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you for part two. Take care.